My dudes, what's happening, man? This is Trent, and I'm here to tell you the truth. You know me. You guys know me. I'm here to tell you the truth, and I'm gonna tell you, art is a freaking battlefield. And all you gotta do is look around, man. Looking on Instagram, looking on YouTube, looking on Twitter, looking on ArtStation. Oh God, don't go to ArtStation if you want to feel good about your work. Art is a freaking battlefield, man, and you're gonna win some and you're gonna lose some. And you guys know what I'm talking about when I say it's not hard to develop anxiety issues, okay? Being an artist. So I'm making a comic book. So I went into a comic book store. Of course, I need to get pumped up, man. I gotta look at what's out there. And I'm making my own book. So whatever I'm thinking I'm going to put out there has got to compete with everything else that's happened before. You look at all these awesome artists and all these awesome characters that have been around forever. And it's like, man, how the heck am I supposed to live up to that? How am I supposed to compete with everything that's out there? All these incredible artists, you know? And I think this is a feeling that you guys have expressed to me many times before in the comments. You know, it's like, how the heck do you stand out? And how the heck do you even muster the strength to sit down and keep on going, keep on chugging through it? Because like every single day that you sit down to draw, it's like you're looking up at this freaking massive mountain. You know, this is massive, enormous mountain. And then you look down at your tiny, tiny little hands. You're holding your tiny little pencil and you're looking up at that mountain. You're like, how the hell am I supposed to climb this mountain with these tiny little hands? Well, first of all, you got to know that every artist is going to face this. You never really stop. You're going to have moments where you're feeling cocky, you're feeling confident. Maybe you just got a ton of likes on something you did, or your subscribers just doubled, or like maybe you're on the front page of ArtStation or something like that. You get this moment and it's like, oh yeah, I'm good at this. I can handle this. And then like 2 months later, you're like, why am I not getting the same attention? What happens? What do I do? Did I do something wrong? And you just got to remember, man, this is something everybody goes through. You're going to have ups and you're going to have downs. You're going to go through some storms in life, and that's just part of it, man. And when you're going through a storm, you're going to have to pull down the sails. You're going to have to buckle down the hatches. And you're going to have to hold firm. You got to weather that storm and keep showing up. That's what frickin' pros do. And that is a muscle, by the way. The more you practice it, the more you can survive those storms. And you can handle even bigger storms. So when things really come devastating, like hurricanes start rolling through, you're just like, batten down the hatches. I can handle this. I've done like 100 of these. No problem. And then when skies are clear again, you raise that sail, you hoist up that rag, and you cruise. A couple of tips for you, a couple of things to keep in mind. Remember, number one, take a little breather. It's just art, baby. One of the things I've been going through with this, because yes, I'm in that right now. I'm in that state, man. I'm intimidated. I got to do this crazy awesome book, and I'm feeling like, how the hell am I supposed to do something as good as all these other artists? Oh, man. And so like one of the things I've been doing, I've been listening to meditation. Yeah, that's right. I meditate, man. I sit down for 10 minutes a day, and I try to clear my mind. And when I'm clearing my mind, I'm suddenly reminded none of this really matters that much. The fact that I even have the freedom, the luxury of making the time to draw is a blessing. I've had great moments and I've had bad moments, and they're still going to happen again, and it doesn't matter. I just need to keep trucking on and trying to be the best version of me that I can be today. Just keep giving it your best. Tip number 2 on this, man, remember to get back to the basics. Get back to the thing that got you into it to begin with. The things that I always turn to, like 90s comics. You guys, if you follow my Twitter channel, you know I'm into this again because I'm constantly posting 90s comics that inspired me, man. It was magical. There was something about it that was so magical. And when I look at those pages, I can't help it. I want to draw. So you got to find that magic bullet for yourself, man. You got to find that thing that just gets you pumped. Tip number 3, rely on what you're already good at. I signed up to do this project for a while. I was working on this video game for 5 freaking years, totally out of my comfort zone. It was more realistic, dark fantasy kind of stuff. And it wasn't my comfort zone. It's not something that I was already good at. So I was struggling, and 5 years of struggling on something that you get no wins at, and you come out of that feeling pretty beat up, man. You'll learn a lot. Oh yeah, you will. But it's going to take a little while to rebuild your confidence again. So now, what I do, and this is my strategy, you can use this too, man. So what I do is every single painting that I do, every single drawing, every page that I do is 80% of what I'm already pretty good at. 80% of it is what I'm already really strong at. The other 20% is something that maybe I'm trying something new, maybe a kind of a lighting effect, or maybe a kind of a hatching, or a kind of a face that I might not be comfortable with drawing. Instead of looking at those other artists as something to be intimidated by, I look at their work and what's making it pop, and I go, how can I adopt that? How did they do that so that I can add that to my own skill set? And that's the 20% of a challenge that I'm talking about with every single freaking drawing. That way, I'm still always challenging myself. I'm always still growing, even though I'm still coming from a place of confidence, because I can draw certain things like a freaking madman. It almost always goes over well. Almost. Most of the time. And then I'm still challenging myself, so I'm still always growing. Remember this, brother. If you want to grow, the best thing you can do is challenge yourself. Put yourself in a challenging situation. You don't get stronger always taking the easy road. But yet you also do not want to be caught up in always choosing the hard road just for the sake of choosing the hard road. Life is ebb and flow, okay? It's the yin and the yang, okay? There's a season for everything. There's a season to bust your ass and put in all those overtimes and work on the weekends. And then there's other times when you really need to give yourself the rest. And I think it's really valuable if you have friends who actually remind you of this. Like, yo, you need to take a break from this. You need to come hang out with us from time to time. It's not like we're changing the frickin' world, man. We're not Elon Musk. That dude, never let that dude out of his office, okay? Lock him to his desk, chain him down. He's fixing the world. He's going to save humanity. But you and me, we're just artists, bro. Cut yourself some freaking slack, man. Cut yourself some slack. Play some Assassin's Creed. It's fine. It's fine. Enjoy yourself. And then when the skies are clear again, you go out and you raise that sail. Go ahead and dig them tiny little baby hands into that massive, enormous mountain. Climb, motherfucker. Climb like the wind. Okay, dudes, that's all the metaphors I got for you this week. I need you to do me a favor, man. I need you to check out Creed Reimaginary. If you care at all about indie comics, if you care at all about the creative spirit, if you care at all about me, if you care about me, you'd at least go and check out Creed Reimaginary. I know I don't deserve it, but please do this for me. Check out Creed Reimaginary. This is a comic book. It's currently smashing its goals on Indiegogo. It's blowing up. It's about a teenage comic book artist who chronicles his dream world adventures with his pet frog who turns into a dragon. Anyway, they go and stomp nightmares in the dream world. It's 2 50-page books. We're breezing past those stretch goals, so you're going to get stickers. You're going to get a trading card. You're going to get a freaking poster with this. So go ahead and back it today. The link is in the description. And dudes, until next time, I'll catch you all. Mañana pan. And ciao, baby. Oh yeah. New from All Caps Comics. Wait, what? Creed Reimaginary. Desperate for material for his new comic and to escape the dread of high school life, 17-year-old comic book creator Mark Farley returns to the dream world once more, only to find that in his absence, a mysterious entity has plunged the world of dreams into despair and darkness. Bands of marauding skeezicks scour the land, enslaving its inhabitants and forcing them to dig for the Dreamstone, a relic which grants the ultimate power of creation and destruction. Creed Reimaginary. Back it today only on Indiegogo.